Welcome back guys, Jay here. So in this first video of the graphic series, we'll be setting up the skybox as well as the lighting settings, and I'll be walking through everything that I will be doing for my own game. So feel free to follow along. Alright guys, for lighting, essentially what we'll be doing in this chapter are two things. The first thing is we're going to change this default skybox that came with Unity. Instead of this, I'm going for an evening look, like a very sunset kind of orangish kind of look. So feel free to try out different looks guys, but for this I'm going to go with the sunset, and which means I'm going to have to change the skybox. The second thing we'll be doing is a directional light change, which will basically change how the shadows will be casted. Then we'll be setting up another evening kind of look with our directional light. So the first thing is guys, I'm going to bring in this as a pack for this. So it's a free HDR skyboxes pack from BG Studio. I've included the link below, so feel free to download that. I have actually imported that already. So the first thing to do guys is to go to your window menu here, go to rendering and lighting. When you click on that, this tab should open up on the right hand side. If you go onto the environment tab over here, we should already see a skybox material slot here. So basically you can drag in any skybox here to change the look. So I'm going to try out these 5 skyboxes by dragging and dropping them here, or by clicking on this little dot here. So let me just try that out. I'll drag this in. Immediately I can see how the ambient lighting of the scene just changed, making it look very dramatic and very sunset looking vibe that we're going for. So I'm going to drag in the others as well, see if there's anything better, but this one's fine as well. This one's very harsh, very intense kind of sunset. I kind of like this one because it's not too intense, but we're going for a sunset look and it kind of has that. So I'm gonna go with this one guys. The second thing we can do is play around with the intensity multiplier. So with this guys, the lighting harshness and sort of the brightness kind of changes as well. I'm gonna keep it at 1. Feel free to change that guys. And then there's also real-time shadow color. So what this is basically is the shadow color that you'll see here for real-time game objects. I'm gonna leave it around this much just to bring it the orangish look as well, and leave it at that. You guys are not gonna see a big change there. It's only for real-time game objects, but I'm gonna do it anyways. All right, the second thing we're gonna do guys is we need a light source. So the sun source over here usually refers to the directional light, and we should have one in our scene as soon as I can find it through all of these things. So feel free to clean up your game hierarchy as well. So here's my directional light, and here's my sun source. So basically just drag and drop that over there. All right. The second thing to do is click on your directional light, and basically that's over there. Go to rotation mode and just rotate it. As you can see, when you do that, the scene just changes to match the time of day setting. All right. So I'm going to do that to basically get to a level of shadows that I like. So this is completely up to you. This usually is the nighttime. I'm gonna keep it around this much. I reckon this will be pretty good. So somewhere around this would be nice. So I'm gonna play that real quick guys, see what it looks like. This looks pretty good to me. Yeah, that's nice. Awesome. All right, let's try out another skybox just to see what it would look like, right? So I'm gonna go over here, try that intense skybox and see if that's better. All right, it's very, very harsh, very intense. So I might not use that. Let's try another one. That's pretty similar to what we had. That's a daytime skybox. This is sort of the other evening skybox. This one's fine as well, but it's a little too orange for my liking. So might not use that one guys. I might go with, try this 5 again. I might go with 5. So 5 so far seems to be the best one. Other than that guys, the second thing you guys can do is go to directional light and then go to your inspector, and there's also a color tinting option over here. So I'm gonna go over there guys, and I'm gonna change this to an orange tint as well. So that gives a better control over your environment's ambient lighting. There you go. It's already looking like kind of a sunset mood to it, so I like it. I'm gonna keep it that way guys. It's pretty good. It's awesome. Alrighty. It's a bit too intense for my liking, so I might just reduce that a bit. So yeah, feel free to play around guys and bring it to a level that you like. This seems pretty good. Alright. Other than that, soft shadows are already turned on, which is good. And that's about it, guys. Feel free to play around with this and get your skybox and directional light setting that you like. And I'll see you guys in the next video for fog settings. All right.